Now we'll try to maintain rebate condition record. Finally, we're at our favorite place. So for condition records, you can see this. The transaction code is VB01, okay, not VB01. So we can able to create OTC, how rebate amount in a billing document, it can be applied. We may face some certain errors, no problem. We'll try to work on that. Before that, we'll try to set rebate agreements and parallelly condition records with agreement that we can able to see now. Okay, let's quickly share SAP screen. So now let's go to SPRO reference IMG. Okay, so not required. SAP easy access. Go to logistics and go to sales and distribution. Okay, and now you try to go to your billing. Okay, you can see our excellent concept rebate. So I told you, right, and this is for extending rebates that we can see later. So anyhow, we're not going to extend anything for settlement and all those things. Let's try to carry out our rebate agreements. Okay, let's click this. So this is for settlement and this is for update your billing documents. Why, where we can use, because so you have created agreement in between. So, but it can be calculated from your past months. In our previous example, you created agreement from January to June, but actually, agreement it should have to consider for 6 months. You created in March, so past January, February, March, certain day it need to consider old billing documents. Certain cases we have to use VBOF. Okay, now let's try to create rebate agreement. Okay, so let me try to get onto that. Okay, so we have different kind of things are there. We'll get into this. Okay, whenever we require based on the our rebate agreement definition. So let's try to click VB01. See, it is asking agreement type. So what are all the agreements we have? We have agreements like G0001, G0002. Don't confuse with agreement type versus your condition, rebate condition type. Agreement type, if you define, it should have to pick based on condition group your condition technique to get it worked on in background. Okay, condition group is the link between your agreement type and condition technique. So let's try to choose G0002. Okay, you can able to create with reference or else you can create directly. So there is something called organizational data. If you click this one, it automatically asks, okay, my sales organization, UN UK. Okay, my distribution channel is wholesale and my division is UN, common division. Okay, I have defined like this. Let's get copy. So agreement number, once you save, it will generate. So it is asking about rebate recipient, to whom actually you are going to do an agreement. I told you, right? So this is all about your payer. So for this, what should I do? I know my payer. My payer is 508. Initially, I think I have shown you. He's a wholesaler. Okay. Let me enter this. See, wholesaler. So I have entered. So payment method, if you see by default, whatever you have chosen payment, it is coming, right? If something is there, even if you don't define at agreement type definition level also, at the time of maintaining, you can able to choose. Still you have a flexibility. It shouldn't be like default value. Default value, you can able to make it a blank. So if any external description, if you would like to maintain, you can maintain it. That you can see in output and text wherever it is possible, you can able to choose it. So validity, you can see, right? So the definition, what it says. So automatically it starts from starting of the year and period. This also, if you would like to change, you can change it. But being a default value, it is coming. Whatever the definition you have given for material rebate agreement. So let's go over there. Okay. I'll try to show you. So what is the definition we have given? So it's always easy to understand. So let's go to the condition type definition. So let's go to the, this is very important. Whatever the learning you have done now. So on practice, we are seeing now. So let's go to the billing section again. So now go to the rebate processing. In that you try to choose rebate agreements. So your agreement types. Okay. So what is my agreement type for material? So Union UK material rebate. If you can see this, so I would like to display my totals by payer material, that also we can able to see. If you see the broader definition, so first day of the month, end of the current month. Let's go back and try to check this. So if you see first day of the month, this month is October now. At this month I am recording, right? So last day of the month it has chosen. In the similar way, if it is first day of the year, it will choose. Or else if it is blank, then you can able to maintain the validity which you wanted. Okay, exactly month it is chosen. So agreement status is open. You can see verification level. So whatever the configuration you are giving, that you can able to change it. If you would like to make anything, that flexibility is there. Now let's go to the conditions. The conditions, you can see this. So your customer is this, for him like customer material, right? Customer I have chosen for this period. So your validity, if you tick that one tick mark different validity, that you can able to maintain different validity. We didn't tick it. We are taking when agreement is over, that time my condition ticket also is getting over. Let's try to choose the material which I have defined earlier. So you have to do it, all these things before, like, creating a material where you would like to get apply and all. Okay. So I'm just taking a material. So I'm not going to show you how to create material and all. I just wanted to show you how it works for you. So let's choose this material. And so what is the condition type behind in it? Let's put it something like this, amount 10. So it's a fixed value per pack 10 euros, and accrual value is 10. 99% of times both are equal. This you can able to distribute it also. Okay. So if you have scales, let's click. So I'm telling for 100 packs. So let's say for 10 packs, I'm doing 10 from 50 onwards. So I'm giving a scale value like some 12. Okay. So this is the definition. So now you got it, right? Let's try to save this. It is asking one important key field without material. So let's click this. So we have given material, no problem for this. Okay, so this is a material specific rebate. In the similar way, so let's save this. In the similar way, I'm choosing customer rebate. So how the customer rebate works, that also we can able to see. Then we can see other rebates also. There is nothing to worry. So for this definition, if you see the validity period I have given, so starting of the year, ending of the year. Previously I misspelled, like there I have taken starting of the month, end of the month for differentiate this. So agreement status is open, verification display all documents whatever you have. So now let's try to maintain the conditions. So conditions, so 508. So you have multiple, you can able to maintain here. So I'm choosing this wholesaler. Let's try to keep it this one, press enter. So 5%. So previously it is fixed value. Okay, so till the scale value of 1000, so like let's keep it 10,000. I'm choosing 5%, and let's try to choose it for 50,000. It is choose it 7%. How it works, the scales also we can able to choose my wholesaler. So see, previously for material specific it won't ask, but material is mandatory as for SAP standard definition. So we have to maintain some dummy material. But what I can do, I'm maintaining this material. That's not an issue as of now. But in real time, you have to create a separate dummy material that you cannot use it for regular material, because it will create a lot of inconsistencies. Because for this material base, while pulling the reports, you will have a drawback. So in the similar way, VB01, I'll just, sorry, VB01, my agreement definition, VB01, typo error. So like if I go over here, I'll choose organization level. I'm choosing for my retailer. Okay, I have defined one retailer also to get a differentiation. I'll take the rebate participant as retailer. This guy is a retailer for my company. I'm choosing a definition for this. This is also a year. Okay, retailer. So let's choose here and let's press enter. Let's go to the conditions. 509. Let's try to maintain. So some promotion is going on. I'm giving 15%. So for retailers to boost the sales on certain area, I'm not giving any. So let me put it scale value as 10,000 and above is 15%. I'm not maintaining any further scales. So it is 15%. Minimum should be 10%. Let's save this. Again, it is asked for settlement material. You have to maintain here and you have to save it. So you got two agreements, 102 and 103. It is got created based on the number range what it has chosen. Okay, now we got a couple of rebate agreements. Let's try to create OTC cycle for these wholesaler and retailers, and then we'll try to create partial and manual accruals for this. Then we are going to see further volume rebate and independent sales volume rebate in the next section. So now let's try to create a sales order now. How the system behaves, we'll check it. Before that, I need to change the pricing procedure in OVKK, because standard I have chosen and after that I copied right. So let's go to this one. This is actually pre-setup. So ZA. So ZV. Okay, ZVA rebate export solutions. Let's keep it and save it this one. Let's try to check PR00 got maintained or not. PR00 for my material, that is sufficient. So retailer, how much it is. So I haven't maintained. Let's try to check wholesalers. At least it is maintained previously. So this is 1000 GBP I maintained. Let's try to check. Let's try to maintain for retailer also. Vehicle 11. Go to PR00. Let's go to the material. So I'm maintaining it as 1500 GBP. Oh no, sorry. I just need to maintain it for retailer. This one RE. It's okay. So let's maintain 1500 GBP for him. Let's try to create OTC and I will try to do the rebate settlement for this. Okay. So probably I will create OTC in next session. Thank you.